Hello, you incredible accumulator. Now, you and I actually have a lot in common because I am also an accumulator. That is my number one archetype too. So I can relate so much to you. And let's just dive straight in. You are also referred to as the banker. So you love to save. You find that quite easy, and accumulating money in that process is just something that really comes natural to you. And having money there is feels safe for you and it makes you feel secure. And often you're also someone who is very responsible with making financial decisions and live within your means. So you're often the one that manages the money, maybe in the whole household, and people will often come to you for advice in regards to money and what they should do because they see you as very responsible with it. And also, you don't like debt. You don't like debt. You don't want to pay extra fees. You don't like paying things late because, my God, if you get an extra fee, then that's just not on. And often you can end up in a job that's actually related to money in some way or another, whether it be finance, bookkeeping, banking, you name it. For me, financial counseling, and obviously here, money mindset. So I can relate a lot to you. And also, I can relate to your challenges as well. Because sometimes the accumulator can be a little bit over frugal with money, meaning that you can overanalyze purchases and kind of get stuck in that analysis paralysis or just being reluctant to actually spend the money, even if you know that it's for the greater good and it's going to help you ascend into that next level and create that bigger impact here in the world, especially in your business. But sometimes you can just get caught up in it all and overanalyzing it and then not moving, not launching, just causing this kind of stagnant energy in overthinking the investment opportunities in your business and what's really required. Some days, maybe you feel like you're all in, then you're all out because you kind of need that assurance that business is going to pay off and it's going to work. So yeah, I get it. But at the same time, there's also this challenge when you're investing. Sometimes you'll invest, before the money's actually there, even though that is terrifying for you. Often you want the money there before you can actually spend it, but sometimes you know that you need to spend it before you have it and then trust that it is actually going to come. But that's one way you can kind of derail yourself as well. So another thing I want you to think about is when you judge other people and their money habits. This is also a shadow of your archetype as well. Your judgment towards others and the way that they do or don't spend their money, sometimes it just doesn't make sense, right? Sometimes it just doesn't make sense to you, and that's okay. So let's dive so much deeper. And if you want to get to understand your accumulator archetype in conjunction with your other two most influential archetypes, which are your number one and your number two, please book a private reading with me while they're available, and let's dive in.